The soldier never expected that the half-naked savage before him was the legendary hero who had fought the demon army alone for a full decade. Back in the day after the hero party defeated the demon lord, they were suddenly ambushed by thousands of demons swarming them from all sides. Given their battered and exhausted state, there was no way they could win that fight. So to give his friends a chance to escape, the mage, who had no family or ties, made the brutal choice to stay behind and hold the line. He even used his magic to seal off every possible escape route. No matter how loudly his companions called his name from behind the wall, the mage refused to look back. He just kept walking forward toward the enemy. But even though he was an S-rank mage and stood at the absolute peak of human power, the endless waves of demons quickly pushed his body past its breaking point. And then right at that moment, a demon general grabbed the mage with crushing force and started draining his life force with dark magic. In that life or death instant, the mage turned the tables and used life drain right back on the demon. This was the very trick that had kept him alive all this time. He could learn and master any spell that was ever used against him, with his stamina and magic fully restored. The mage no longer had anything to fear. No one knows how long that battle dragged on, maybe weeks or maybe several months. Having completely lost track of time, he just kept swinging his blade like a mindless machine. When exhaustion hit, he cast a puppet control spell on himself so that, even while asleep, his body would keep on fighting. As his human emotions faded more and more, he suddenly realized that he had apparently slaughtered every last demon. But the danger was far from over. The demon lord they had previously defeated came back to life at that very moment. Without a second thought, the mage charged straight in for close quarters combat. But to his shock, his trusty life drain ability had zero effect on the demon lord, and the demon lord seized the opening to run him through with a sword. After finally defeating the demon lord, a much younger looking version of the mage stepped outside and saw the world for the first time in ages. He had no clue where he even was, but figured if he just followed the road something would work out. And so he walked all the way to the gates of the royal capital. His wild savage appearance though scared the guards half to death. They quickly found him some proper clothes to wear. Once inside the city, he decided to check on his old comrade, the warrior Glenn. But since he had nothing to prove who he was, the butler turned him away at the door. With no other choice, he headed to the Adventurers Guild to get a new ID card. But while passing through the plaza, he noticed a massive statue that had never been there before. He was certain that thing didn't exist back in his day, so he stopped a random passerby to ask what the deal was. The stranger was absolutely floored. He couldn't believe anyone wouldn't know about this. But then he took another look at the mage's caveman outfit, and suddenly it all made sense.